Y'all need to validate yourselves. Right before I started recording this video, I didn't want to record this video. There's like people over there, and I'm sure they're gonna look over here and see me with my arm up, talking into a camera, full volume, not caring, and they're gonna think whatever they're gonna think. But at the end of the day, I had to realize that I was just projecting my own insecurity onto them, and that I don't actually know what's inside of them. I can only project what's inside of me onto them. And that's ultimately all we're ever doing when we project our own insecurities onto the world. And we think that it's reflecting and coming to us, or sorry, we think it's coming to us from the outside, but really it's coming out from us and then coming back to us. And so that's the truth. It's the fact that really the way to actually do the things that you want to do is to validate yourself. Learn to validate yourself. Learn to like trust yourself. Give yourself the validation that you try and find from other people. Instead of like allocating that trust, allocating that integrity, allocating that peace to things outside of you, learn to actually feel that within yourself first. Take a deep breath, draw on your energy, and then do the thing you want to do and validate yourself. And that's true freedom. True freedom is not trying to make image for things outside of you, because at the end of the day, there's nothing really outside of you. You're just exuding out your own interpretation, exuding out your own consciousness continuously. So there's nothing really outside of you. The truth is that you need to draw into yourself, draw into being, draw into who you are. And then once you draw into who you are, you can flow, because now you're not thinking from the ego, you're not thinking from the flesh, you're not thinking from pride, you're not thinking from the carnal mind, but instead you're drawing into the MI, or the I am. I don't know why I said the MI. The I am. That is God, that is pure consciousness. And that's all you have to do. But it takes courage in the beginning, but only for a small period of time, and then you get into the habit of doing it until it becomes easier and easier. And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not necessarily at the point right now where I'm just doing it without thinking, but as I talk and I talk into the camera, I just get more and more confident. And then I just give less and less energy towards the things I don't really want to give energy towards. And I give all my energy towards the thing that's right in front of me. That's the key to doing anything. You have the ability to do whatever thing that you want to do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be visualizing it in your own mind and saying, I want to do this. The problem is that you're allocating all this energy to things that don't actually require your energy, that you're actually starving the thing that you actually want to pay attention to, so much so that you can't even pour your life energy, you can't even pour your mind, the facilities of yourself that actually knows how to do the thing, into the thing itself. It's just that simple. But if you make it more complicated and you say, oh no, I can't do this thing because of this, I can't do this thing because of that, I can't, it's like it's not that complicated. All that thinking is just the ego trying to survive, thinking that it's in a situation where it needs to protect you. And so it creates all these contingencies. And by creating all these contingencies, it's hoping and praying that you agree with it. The part of you that's pure consciousness, the part of you that is the subconscious mind, it's hoping and praying that it can get you to agree with it by way of emotion, which is why the things that scare you the most often are the most energized, because it needs energy in order for your subconscious mind to even take it in and agree with it and say, I am. So the ego says selfish, the ego says scared, the ego says stupid. And then if your I am says, I am stupid, I am scared, I am egotistical, I am whatever I am, that'll be your reality. And then that's what you'll begin to see all around you. But it's the same thing. It works both ways, where now it's like, if you want to be the person you've always wanted to be, you have to get the I am, the part of you that's pure consciousness, to agree with the part of you that I guess can make those things happen, which is honestly still the ego. The ego is supposed to be servant to the I am. But for a lot of people, for you probably watching this, it's probably the other way around. It's probably the fact that you're allowing the I am to be a servant to the ego. You're letting the ego dictate your life. And that's pure chaos every single time. It'll be nothing but chaos every single time. Because the ego is a terrible master, but it's a great servant. It'll make things happen around you and make you see things that wouldn't have been there otherwise. It'll open doors, let you see doors, generate doors for you that weren't there before. That's what the ego does. It's a rendering machine. It renders reality around you, but it has to be based off of the I am. Otherwise, it just renders whatever it sees because there's no stable foundation for it to stand on. So you have to get into yourself. Like, stop allocating all this energy to all these things. Even this video, it's like, don't be one of those people that just watch videos like this and then treat it like Netflix and then like go off with your life and then think that you did your spiritual practice for the day. No, the spiritual practice you're supposed to be doing, or the practice that you're supposed to be doing daily, is going into yourself, quieting the mind, allowing the chatter to go and not judging it emotionally all the time. Because again, when you judge something emotionally, remember, emotion attaches to the subconscious mind or the heart or the I am. And so when you add emotion to it, you make it real. It isn't that the thing itself is real. It's the fact that you're adding emotion to it that makes it real. That's it. If you just learn to just like balance yourself out, nothing can bother you in this reality because it's your reality. You can decide to choose how you want to react to things. You're afraid that people make fun of you. Like, that's an insecurity that you're projecting now on people. So now every time someone snickers, every time someone like goes like this and they're whispering to someone, you think they're talking about you. Or you're having the thought that, oh, are they looking at me? Oh, are they thinking about me? When really it's just your insecurities projecting out. You got to transcend that. We're talking about transcendence right now, transcending the carnal mind, transcending the memory of the carnal mind and becoming the I am, becoming what you want to be, what's truly in your heart. So why the Bible talks about God will give you the desires of your heart, not the desires of your mind, the carnal mind, but the desires of your heart. Your mind does the bidding. So really that verse, the esoteric meaning of that verse is the fact that the carnal mind does the bidding of the I am every single time. It's supposed to do that because it's the slave. But if you reverse it and you let the carnal mind take over and become master over the I am, which is the superconscious mind, the heart, God, then your life will be full of chaos every single time. You won't know what's going on. You'll be measuring your life by time when time is just a construct and it's nothing more than your brain sequencing events. But time, in a sense, is all just one. Not even in a sense, but truly is all just one. But you can't even dwell in that oneness. You can't even dwell in the present moment. You're always in the past or the future because you're dwelling in the carnal mind that has to sequence events because it's a survival mechanism. If you find yourself not being able to be present, I repeat, you are in the carnal mind. You are living in the you're living in the conscious mind. You're living in the ego. The ego measures time. The I am, it does not measure time. It's only in the present moment. So when you start to perceive the present moment, when you're in flow state, that's because the ego has shut its mouth. It's quiet. And all your energy is going towards the thing that you're doing. That's flow state. And a lot of you want to just be in flow state in life in general. The only way you can be in flow state in life in general is to get out of the ego and learn to dwell in the I am, no matter what you're doing, whether you're walking outside, whether there are people all over the place, whether you're by the pond, whether people are looking at you or not, you're in flow state. It don't matter.